welcome. Today is our second session of Thursday's Thoughts with your host, Jonathan Newman, and also with good old Buck. It's Valentine's Day. It's a little cool outside, so I figured I would speak on something that would warm your heart, maybe a little bit of love. So, hey, you got lots of different treats. Happy Valentine's Day, buddy. I need you to behave. Here you go. Go down there. Okay, so I definitely want to talk about love today, and specifically unconditional love. And he loves me now because I'm giving him treats and stuff, but for the most part, he does have unconditional love compared to pretty much anything else you could relate to in life. Dogs, that's one reason why they're man's best friend. We can't mess up on too much. They love us, It's easy to, have them love us. That's just, I guess, part of their nature. I don't know. But wanted to look at, first off, the word love is so misused. I remember they had some old songs about that. I think it was Music Soul Child. Love, so many people use your name in vain. It's true. To you, what is love? And so I was like, I wonder what it says. So I just Googled, Webster Dictionary for love. And what it said was feeling of strong or consistent affection. Or a dedication to another. And then it goes on to like all the little stupid sexual stuff and all that stuff. But they kind of had a few points on there that kind of goes along with what love really is. The constant, not really necessarily feeling, buddy, here, I'll give you a treat. Here. Lord. All right, you want another bone here. But not just a feeling, but the dedication. Love is, we feel butterflies and all that. That's infatuation. But love is a choice, God chose to love us. He loved men when we didn't even love him. And so I'm going to need, you will have to choose one, buddy. I'm sorry, I love you, but there you go. Choose one of those. Sit down and be good. But love is a choice. It says that Christ first loved us before we even loved him. He went to the cross for people that he knew would never accept him or accept his love. It didn't waver. And I do want to go through some scriptures that I did find regarding unconditional love. The first one is actually Jeremiah 31:3. The Lord appeared to us in the past, saying, I have loved you with an everlasting love and drawn you with loving kindness. That is what draws us to God, is that he loved us so much that he sent his son, and Christ laid down his life for us. We do love him because he first loved us. Also with his unconditional love, Psalms 52:8 says, I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. We're sinners, but yet he still loves us. Unfailing love. Another verse that I did want to look at was 1 John, not John 3:16, but 1 John 3:16 says, by this, I really should have wrote better. By this, by this we have known love. That God laid down his life for us. Yes, I'm sorry. That for God laid down his life for his brothers. The next one is 1 Peter 4:8. Wow, I really should have wrote this down better. I can't use my phone because it's recorded. But look them up yourself. 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, keep loving one another, for love covers a multitude of sins. The eyesight doesn't help either. And then John 15:13. No greater love has anyone than this, that they lay down their life for a friend. So what I'm seeing is love has a lot to do with sacrifice. It's a choice to put others before you. Are you really trying to bury the bone in the comforter? Oh, love you, little dude. With close to unconditional love is going to get, probably. I know you have more of unconditional love than me, but today on the celebration where you'll see all the Victoria's Secret, commercials and the card commercials, hallmarks, and the candies and all that. A lot of that is, whether it be lust, infatuation, a lot of it's even just manipulation. People trying to show, quote, love with cards and candy in order to get physical affection, honestly. But, we need to look at really what love is and what God has shown us love is, to where it is sacrificial. We're supposed to love our wives even as Christ loved the church, and that's a sacrificial love, laying down your life, putting aside your feelings at times, your little, I'm supposed to be in control of this, that, and the other, to have a sacrificial love. The other thing, of course, we all know, I believe it's 1 Corinthians 13:4 through 17. I kind of just shortened it a little bit. But it tells us that love is patient. Love is kind. Love doesn't envy. Love does not boast. Love does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. Again, it's sacrificial. It is not easily angered. That's a tough one. Is not easily angered. It holds no record of wrongs. It does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in good. Love always protects. Love always trusts. Love always hopes. Love always preserves. And love never fails. I believe that was the last love never fails was verse 8 of that. But love doesn't hold a record of wrong. We see in the other scriptures that love covers a multitude of sins. God's love bought our salvation, covered our sins by his sacrificial love. So today, as you go out and tell people, I love you, baby, I love you, I love you, Buck, and love is not easily angered. And love is sacrificial. I'll give you the piece of bacon that I want so bad, I'll give it to you. But just really think about that word when you say it, and do you mean it? Do you really love like Christ loves? I have known love from my family, my father and mother, ridiculous sacrificial love, and showed me that it's not easily angered. It doesn't really hold a record of wrong. If it was to hold a record of wrong, then we might as well just wait to just go to sleep and do nothing, because we mess up every day and God still loves us. And he knew all this before he even sent his son. And Jesus, before he came down and laid down his life, knew that we'd mess up over and over and over again, and knew that many people would not even accept his love. But real quick, just think about that today. I pray that all of you experience true love on God's level and in your earthly relationships. And happy Valentine's Day. Me and Bucky both. We love you. I think he loves these begging strips more. But anyway, y'all have a great one. Come here, buddy. I love you.